Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be talking about two types of motorcycle jacket and which one is the right fit for you. So you're browsing for a new jacket, you don't know which one to buy, and you're looking between two jackets, the textile jacket and the leather jacket. So the textile jacket is going to be a mesh fabric material, whereas the leather jacket is going to be made out of leather. Now, depending on what kind of rider you are, everything is based on preference and what you want to wear ultimately. So who's the textile jacket usually made for? I have to say, in my personal opinion, the textile jacket is aimed towards all kinds of riders, whereas the leather jacket is more of an enthusiast jacket. There are definitely different types of jackets for different riding styles, but today we're not going to be going over that. We're just going to be going over the kind of jacket that you should consider when making your purchasing options. Now, price point. Price point is a big factor when considering what jacket to buy. The textile jacket off the bat is going to be a lot cheaper than your normal leather jacket, and depending on what jacket you have, the price point is going to vary. Now, the jackets that I've owned, the textile jacket being the airframe D1 jacket and the leather jacket being the Dainese Super Speed 3 jacket. The textile jacket was around $200, whereas the leather jacket ultimately was about around $800. Now, there's definitely cheaper versions of leather jacket, however, I got kind of like the top of the line version. Some other things to consider is the amount of protection that you get. Textile jacket's always going to offer some amount of protection, however, the abrasion resistance is going to be a lot less than your leather, only because the textile jacket is made out of like a fabric or a mesh or a cloth. Just imagine yourself wearing a t-shirt that's kind of stitched in a way to give it more resistance, whereas scratching a piece of leather, one's going to get a little bit torn up, a little bit more raggedy, but the leather is always going to hold up. Now, depending on what jacket you have, the type of armor is going to vary as well. The textile jacket for the airframe D1 has level 1, whereas my Speed 3 jacket has the level 2. And basically, it's just impact resistance or impact absorption. Now, you could always buy different armor, however, some armors are removable and some aren't. I know for a fact that my textile jacket, the armor for the shoulder, elbows are removable, whereas the Speed 3, I can't remove them. However, I've added a chest protector to my leather jacket as well as a back protector. And if I wanted to, I could put the back protector into the textile jacket, but not the chest protector. Now, that's very specific to the two types of jackets that I've owned, but with experience, I noticed that the textile jacket is going to be a lot lighter compared to the leather jacket. It's almost night and day how heavy it is. However, when wearing the leather jacket, I know that I have a good piece of gear on and that I'm not too worried about the weight. Going back on the budget's always going to be a very big factor when you're considering what to buy. Now, if you're a budget conscious rider or you're just starting out, go with the textile jacket. It's going to be better than not having any jacket at all. But if you're willing to spend a little bit more money, make sure you go ahead and try to find a decent leather jacket. Now, it doesn't have to be Dainese, it could be any brand, just make sure it's reputable. Now, let's recap. Two things you should consider is the price point and what kind of jacket you're ultimately looking for. Now, again, I have to remind you that motorcycle jackets and any gear that you buy is based upon preference. Just make sure you buy something that you like. And not only that, make sure you guys always go in store and try on your gear. That way you can avoid hassles on returns. However, if you do have to purchase online, make sure you guys keep all the packaging pristine. Make sure you don't tear anything like abnormally. And make sure, and this is very important, make sure you do not go on a ride with the gear. If you want to try it on after you've received the package, make sure you just try it on at home, sit on the bike in the garage or something, and make sure you keep it clean, unscuffed, and undamaged. That way, when you return it, after sales can make sure that you have a pristine product that you wasn't used or ridden in, and that way you can get a full refund just in case you ordered online and it wasn't a perfect match for you. But yeah, hopefully I was able to help you guys get a little bit more information between textile and leather jackets. But if I had to choose one and I had no budget, I could spend as much money as I wanted, I would definitely go with the leather jacket, just because it gives you more protection and more abrasion resistance to tears and all that. But if you're like me and you're just starting off, or you have a specific budget in mind and can't go over a certain amount, definitely go with the textile jacket. There's nothing wrong with the textile jacket. You might see people wearing full leathers, but they probably worked their way up to it, much like I did. But hopefully I was able to help you guys make a better purchasing decision. But until next time, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.